Hello and welcome back to 8-Bit Reviews, the channel where we summarize, review, and rate different VR games. Today's game is Sail. So Sail is an open world pirate game with lots of different cosmetics that you can get and ship upgrades that you can get by doing voyages and earning gold and blue coins. So let's go into the shop area. So this right here is the shop area. This is the market. So first off, you have your leg store. So right here, this first stand right next to the entrance to the port is where your legs are going to be. This is where you buy different legs for your pirate. Then right next to it is your arms. So this is where you buy the hooks, different gauntlets, and different stuff for your hands. Next to it is the mask area or eye patch area, where you can buy monocles, eye patches, whatever is on shop. I believe it rotates every week. Then next to it is the beard or facial hair section. So you have different beards, and again, all these shops rotate every week. Here is the chest piece and waist area. So first in the back you have the chest piece area or like the shoulder guards, and then in the front you have the waist, so you have the belts and stuff like that. Then right next to it, the last area is the coat and cloak areas, so you could buy these different coats. And then next to it are the bundles that you have to buy. You can either buy you buy with these blue coins, which is how you buy all the cosmetics. So right here, again, these rotate every week. Then next to here, you have the sell area. This is where you go after every voyage to sell all of your inside of your chest to get money. Then, if you come right outside, here are the promo bundles. Now, these you have to buy using real money. Over here are the chests where you can buy chest skins for your chest right here. Right here are your hats, and then another set that you can buy. And then here are the star coins. Then if you come right next to the sell area, this is your quests. This is where you would claim quests and check your quests. And this is one of the many ways you can get star coins. Right here is a Milo find, where you find this statue on the map and get 250 star coins, and you can see the leaderboard on the fastest players who's gotten it. Right, and if you come right here, from just up the stairs from the market, you have the bounty area. This is where you place bounties on people or claim bounties for anyone who's in your server. Then come right next to it, this is the skull area. This is where you buy skulls for the different boss fights, as well as if you come into the shop, you have more variety of skulls right here. Ammo, chests that lead you to different areas, treasure hunts, and then potions, as well as this red skull that upgrades your loot, but it tells you on the map where you are to other people, so they can target you. Over here is where you can join a clan, where you can just hang out with your people and go on voyages with the people in your clan. Right here are the leaderboards. So there's dead man's kills, world kills, and gold collected of the top clans. So that's everywhere here in the market. Next is the docks. This is where you would go on voyages. All you have to do is come on over here. This is where you would upgrade your ship, so you can switch between all these different areas. You can buy different stuff for like your flags or colors, and you can switch between the ship paint, so what color you want it, and the name of the ship. And then over here you can see the statistics. This is where you would update it and remodel your ship, so it would be in there. And it has 2 for each player. Then over here is your daily rewards, where you can claim it and see what star coins you get. This is also one of the ways to get star coins. And then you come over here to daily challenge. This is where you would also get more star coins. You have to find these 3 bronze chandeliers right now and 1 gold chandelier or candle to get star coins. You put them in the chest and then you get star coins. Then if you come over here, here's ammo. And then over here is weapon skins for your different weapons. And Over here is where you can choose all your weapons. You have all these weapons already unlocked besides the grapple, which you can ask players around if they know how to get it, and you can go on voyages with them. Over here is where you could buy instruments as well as star coins. So you can, some of these are free, actually all of them are free. And you can also get pets here. Your first instrument is free, and then take out your wooden instrument wheel in your chest to find your instrument. So if we were to buy the guitar, my very first instrument, now everything else you have to buy, as you can see. So if I go to my chest and I go here to my instrument wheel, now I have the guitar and I can play it. So it's just kind of play instruments, and if you let it go, it'll go back to your instrument wheel up there. And our final area, these are located all around the port of Sail. This is where you would customize your character. So you have nothing selected right now, but this is where you would, after you buy something, go to your eye patches, let's say. This is how I disable or enable my eye patch. And first, the things I love about Sail. I love the different variety of ship options there are in the game. I mean, like, there's so many different stuff. You can get reinforced hull, lightweight hull, speedy sails, you know, a whole bunch of different stuff. You can get cannons, harpoons, you know, there's different body types. You know, you have the galleons, hull, you know, just a whole bunch of different variety to match your liking of what you want on these voyages that you go on. I also love how the world is so big. There's so much different islands and places that you can explore, and you never spawn at the same area, and the loot isn't always the same. There's a whole bunch of different loot that I just think that really adds to the feel of Sail VR. Next, on the things I dislike about Sail. I dislike the glitchiness there is. Now, I don't know if, in my personal experience, I don't know if it happens with other people, but in my personal experience, it gets very glitchy with my ships. You know, sometimes going back to the port doesn't always actually go back to the port. You know, I just stay in where I'm at and I lose my ship and everything. So I don't know if that's just my own experience or if that happens to everyone, but that's one thing I dislike about it. Next, I dislike how there's no protection factor. Sure, you can put up a flag that indicates, oh yeah, I don't want to be attacked, and if you do have a fight, I don't want any part of it. But players don't always listen to that. I mean, I've encountered with the white flag, and people will still loot me and everything. So I think that maybe, like, if you put up the white flag, they should add like a protection bubble, meaning you can't get looted, like your people can't, you know, hurt you or anything, so you don't have to listen to what they do if they threaten you. So I think that should be one thing. So now the moment you guys have all been waiting for, the rating for Sail of VR. So in the review I was talking about the protection system, and in my experience of playing Sail, which isn't long but still enough to, you know, review the game, I don't like how there's no protection. I mean, there's just like so much, people grief you so much, and it gets to the point where it gets really, really, really annoying. So I think they should definitely, you know, add a protection system, whether it's optional or, you know, if you put the white flag. So because of that really main reason and the glitchiness, it also kind of ruins that, but I don't really want to go off of that because I don't know if it's in my own experience, or if it's just the game by itself. I don't know, but yeah, because of that, I'm going to give Sail VR a 8 out of 8 bits. So I fully recommend this game for anyone to play.